Alright, I'm back. Now I'm going to show you how to do the After Effects part. As you can see, my intro's rendered and everything. So now we can just close Cinema 4D because I don't want to slow down my computer. It's already slow enough. Alright, so now we're going to go to our After Effects, go to Composition, New Composition. Just name it whatever. Just make it right here on the second one over here. Just make it 10 seconds. Make that one 0. Resolution, just make it full. Make sure the width is 1280, height 720, and frame rate's 30. Click OK. So now we have our composition started. Now right here, we're going to change the resolution to quarter so it doesn't lag in the preview. And now, as you can see, if we go here, every single frame is saved as a picture with a transparent background, of course. So drag this into After Effects right to this little part right here. Then drag it down into your composition. Now, the intro's, I think it's exactly 5 seconds long. That's pretty good. Right now we can preview it, and as you can see, it's here, no background or anything. The quality isn't going to be good because it's in quarter, so it doesn't lag as much. Although it's lagging quite a bit right now. But alright. So first we're going to make our background flare. Make sure at the start of the timeline, go to Layer, New. Actually, let's put in a picture in the background. So you can just go on Google and type in. Actually, never mind. I'll include the texture I use in the description. So I'm going to use this right here. Drag this into After Effects. And then put it behind the intro. And just type in T to turn the opacity down. I'm going to turn the opacity to about 5%. That's good. Actually, let's make the opacity 10%. Okay, now that's good. Oops. Now we're going to scale this down a bit. Alright, so just scale it down just so it's less blurry because we don't want a bad quality intro. So now that's good. It's looking pretty good so far. So now we're gonna do a background flare. So go to Layer, New, Solid. It doesn't matter what name it is, but make sure it's black. It has to be black. Make sure the width is 1280 and height is 720. Once that's done, put it behind the tutorial intro, but in front of the texture. So now we're gonna go to the front of our timeline, click here, make sure the black solid layers selected, go to Effect, Video Copilot, Optical Flares. So if you don't have optical flares, if you don't have the optical flares plugin for After Effects, there's tons of videos on YouTube on how to get it, so just search it up because I kind of can't include it in the description for copyright issues. But there's so many videos on YouTube, so you don't even have to worry about it. Okay, so now this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be ugly and everything. So go to Options, and we're going to make our own flare. So just go to Clear All, Yes. Go to Lens Objects, Glow, Sparkle, and then I'm going to add, just go back to this menu, go to Custom Objects, and go down until you find this cool lens orb right here. I'm going to turn this down to about, this one right here, turn this down to about 65%. Then I'm going to turn this one down quite a bit, down to about 15% is good. Now go to global parameters and change it to whatever color your intro is. So mine's blue, so I'm going to change it to a nice blue color. That's kind of purplish. So here you go. And make sure global parameters is selected, and go to lens texture, go to texture, and just, there's a whole bunch of them here. You can pick whatever you want. I'm going to choose, let's see. I'm going to choose messy. Click OK. Now drag this up to the top here, like right up here. Drag it up to the top like this, and go to, on this thing right here that says render mode, go to on transparent. And as you can see, there's a flare up here and everything. But now it's not doing anything. It's just there. It's looking kind of stupid. So go to flicker, click the arrow, type smooth, make the speed to 65%. So 65, and make the amount, let's say 45. Let's see how this is. Yep, 45 is good, and as you can see, well, you might not be able to see it that well, but the flare flickers and it adds a nice effect on the background. Okay, now you can just close this, click tutorial intro, and go to layer. No, wait. Okay, so go in your timeline, and you can just keep on going. Oh, oops. Alright, so hold control and keep on pressing the right arrow until you get to the part that you would like. So right when this last one hits, I'm going to add a flare. No, actually, right at bit before 4 seconds right here. This is where the flare is going to come in. Okay, so go to layer, new, solid, same settings, black and everything, and go to effect, video copilot, optical flares, and same thing, options, clear all. But now we're going to make a different flare. So go to click on glow, and go to custom objects. Go down until you find, where is it? Until you find taper streak. Go to taper streak, and once again add don't add cool lens orbs. Go to lens objects and add these lens orbs, and then turn the brightness down to about 5%, and make the streak, turn this one down to about 61%. That's good. Global parameters, change it to a blue, once again, whatever color your intro is. Make this one a bit more dull. So that's good right there. And now, global parameters, put another texture on. I'm just going to use this one called specs. That's pretty good. Now, once again, go to on transparent, and use this red thing right here, and drag it so it's right above the letters. So right there, no, wait, right there is perfect. And so this is where it's gonna start to come in. So up here on position X, Y, go to the first one, and drag it so it's out of the whole scene, so you can't see it at all. So 598 is good. Now click on these two right here, go to keyframe, so that's going to keyframe it. Now drag this to about a bit before it ends, right here. Now I'm going to drag this so it's out of the screen on the other side. Keep on dragging it. Keep on dragging it. And once that's done, as you can see, the flare will come across the screen pretty fast. Alright, so now let's watch this intro. You can mess around with the optical flares. You can put more than one going across. You can make two going across if you would like to. But I'm just going to add that one. Alright, so now once that's done, we can go over here to composition settings, and make this, instead of 10, make it 05, and let's just make this 50 for now and see how that works. So it's a bit more than 5 seconds still. So composition settings, put 5 again, 520, click OK. Let's do composition settings 5, do 505. Still not what we want. Composition settings, do 503. Nope. So now we're going to have to do 502. 502 is absolutely perfect. That's exactly what we want. Alright, so now, once that's done, we can close this, and make sure you click on this comp box and there's a yellow outline all around it. So I'm going to composition, add to render queue, and make sure it's on best settings, resolution full, quality best, everything's good, use comp animate, blah 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 blah. Go to output module on lossless, click on this, make sure it's format video for Windows, and everything else is perfect, just the way it is. Now, output 2, this is where it's going to render to and save, so go to your desktop. I'm just going to name this tutorial intro AAE for Adobe After Effects, click save. Now, click this button right here to render it. It will start to render, and once this is done rendering, I will make the third part, which will be the sound effects. So, see ya.